Okay, good. Excellent. Hello and welcome to Dungeons & Dragons on Overdrive Theatre. My name is Neil and I will be your Dungeon Master for this evening. Joining me is Alex.
Hello, I am Alex. I am playing a Lightfoot Halfling Rogue under the name of Milo Silentfoot.
We also have Nick.
Hello, my name's Nick. I will be playing a Wood Elf Ranger.
We have James.
Hi, I'm James. I'm playing the Forge Cleric, Dwarven, Varsin Cadorson.
Because James had to be difficult. And we also have Chantelle.
Hello, I am Chantelle. I am playing a Wood Elf Bard under the name of Sariel.
And happy birthday, Chantelle. What a weird way to spend the birthday.
Yeah, it's all good. I couldn't think of a better way apart from eating cake, but I've done that, so we're all good.
Excellent. So these guys, if you're watching on YouTube, they're actually on a monitor to my right, your left, I guess. So I'm going to keep looking over there. And on my left, your right, is all the audio recording stuff. So, hey, that's that. We have done a 4-hour session, a sort of tutorial session, which gave me kind of an insight into running Dungeons and Dragons, because I don't normally run D&D. I normally run Cyberpunk, specifically Artelosian Games Cyberpunk 2020, mixed with, and I'm going to throw that on the floor. Boom, mixed with Cybernet, so OGL Cybernet. So that's normally what I do. That's also why my love lies. However, I'm just looking at Alex's camera going mental. Oh, it's a cat doing a poo in a litter box. Great way to start a video, guys. However, we're going to be doing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. And we have to make some changes. Because the 4-hour tutorial session gave me some insights into the way my players work. My players have the problem-solving ability of cheese. And not even good cheese, like Baby Bell.
I like Baby Bell.
I like Baby Bell. It's just rude.
Also because I'm also a new dungeon master, and there are a lot of 5th edition rules. We have introduced something called the spicy rule, and that is a rule that means the game will continue moving in, well, a relatively fast progression, I guess. The spicy rule is basically if a player doesn't know what to roll for an action, and I don't know what to roll for an action, instead of Googling it, we're just gonna roll. I'll just say roll and come up with a DC for them. If you're a rule lawyer, probably look away, maybe go put the kettle on for that one. I don't know. Good. For swearing, and basically making me edit, because these guys love to make me edit and swear and just kind of, I don't know. You will get
Don't know what you're on about.
D4 damage because you are first level scrubs at the moment. Oh, and if you split the party, your shoes will become mimics. Because I don't need a four-way. I don't need a four-way split party. Okay, let me just rephrase that. If you split the party, your trousers become mimics, as does any underoos you happen to have on. Oh no. Think about it.
What if we're not wearing any?
Oh, you're going commando?
Yeah, why not? I love the chafing of my armor.
A million rats. Cold shot to the gentleman's area. I know cold shot doesn't exist in
I'm not allowed
5.
in the gentleman's area, though.
I know cold shot doesn't exist in 5, but we'll make an exception. So anyway, I think that's all the backstory we need to go through. We did have them at the Red Manor last time. They did find a MacGuffin, a mystical MacGuffin, a box, a very cold wooden box, small, containing a shard of glass, a shard of mirror. James, you did identify it last time as part of the tutorial, and one of the NPCs did unfortunately try to take hold of this shard of mirror and froze on the spot. He's dead, dunzo, gone. So that was that. One of you has this MacGuffin. I can't remember whom.
I think we agreed James took it.
Mm-hmm.
So we agreed the cleric has it. So Varsin has the MacGuffin. You also met a tiefling last time called Lillian. who was working for someone called Charlie. Now, because your problem-solving skills are not that great, let me just say right now that there's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot, of film references here. So, Charlie, it's not Charlie's angel, because a tiefling isn't an angel. What you missed was, it's Charlie's demon. No?
Okay. Are there multiple? Is it Charlie's Demons?
I mean, this is what I'm working with. I might
literally don't watch films.
just put a hat on a yogurt and have that as a player at some point. So yeah, I think we are all where we need to be. So let me set the scene. Let me set the stage. You were heading back to the city. You are now, well, in that city. Welcome to Carrigan Mall. Welcome to Night City. You are standing in the city street on what is effectively a bridge, and the only way you know that it's a bridge is because here the houses stop. There is some ironwork. In fact, there is a lot of ironwork, iron lattices along where you are standing, either side. To one side, to your right, is a pub, and above you is another roadway. It is part of the L train, an elevated train system which runs around the city. If you were to look over the edge of the bridge, you would look down into the abyss, or you might have night vision, or dark vision, sorry. Even low light vision, but you cannot see the bottom. There are buildings around you, lit up with small glass jars, as in streetlights. Some containing magical orbs, some containing insects that glow. You have returned to the city, and you need, or should, meet up with Lillian, the tiefling. She agreed to meet you in the bar or pub called the Call of the Void. As is traditional with Dungeons and Dragons, you are essentially meeting outside of a tavern. However, there is another tradition, another much more hallowed tradition, and that is the tradition from Cybernet. Chantelle, since it is your birthday, I'm going to ask you to roll a d4. On the template, so the video template, it goes at the bottom, it's Alex, Nick, James, and Chantelle. So it's Milo, Banther, Varsin, and Sariel. So that's 1 through 4. Chantelle, if you could roll a d4 and tell me what you get.
I got 4.
I was going to say, please don't get a 4. So your party is standing on the street, and it is very soft underfoot. Even though the city is made up of a lot of ironwork, a lot of metal, it is very much a vertical city on many levels. It is very soft underfoot, and you have a couple of wood elves. You know what this is. This is essentially dried and powdered road apples. It's horse poop. It's essentially horse poop. The roadways are covered with this up to a couple of feet thick, but in its dry state, it makes for a pleasant walking surface. As you were standing there, James, Varsin.
Yo!
It's a pleasant evening. Dark, of course, because, Night City. Banther, Nick.
Hello.
It is a pleasant evening.
That's
Milo, Alex.
Hello.
It's kind of a nice evening. Sariel, Chantelle. It's raining.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It doesn't seem to be raining anywhere else other than the point at which you are standing. And the water is coming from above. Coming from, well, the tracks of the L train.
Oh, lovely.
However, looking up, you notice no steam, no engine pulling the single carriage. It's more likely to be a little bit more animal, a little bit more equine. For you see the water is in fact horse pee. Sorry about that. Every Cybernet game, it rains, and there's always some sort of dodgy outcome, either you close run or whatever. But yeah, unfortunately, you are now covered in horse pee.
You're gross.
Hey,
yeah,
I
a little
didn't-
bit.
I didn't
Why
roll
did you
for
choose
it.
to stand there?
Anyway, so yeah, there are 4 of you. You're in the street. You are not far from the L train station, and you are opposite across the street from the pub, the Call of the Void, which appears to be built onto the side of the bridge. Are you guys doing anything? This is where Lillian said she would meet you.
Can we see her?
I mean,
Should be in the pub.
she's
Should we
yeah.
in the pub? Well, let's go in then.
Yeah, I think we should go in the pub.
Let's rock in there like we're in the 1980s.
Bust in and be like, strike a pose!
Okay.
I'm not blaring my way in there.
Oh, I am. Gotta go
I
on
mean-
the start, haven't you?
I smell like horse piss. I'm going to make an entrance no matter what I do.
You're a wood elf. You always smell like something's piss.
Nice.
You walk up to you walk across to the other side of the street and up a set of stairs, which actually leads you onto the bridge's parapet. The bridge, like most other things in the city, has an iron I-beam that runs across the top, and underneath, iron lattice work. It is very much in the steampunk style, in the railway style. The pub itself, the Call of the Void, appears to be built onto the side of this bridge. Below it, not a lot. As you enter, you open the door and walk inside. It is a fairly small room. There is a bar down to your left-hand side, and onto the right-hand side, there are tables, there are a few booths. In the back, it's slightly shady. There is not a fireplace, but a firebox, and that is fairly important. A lot of the buildings in Night City, in Carrigan Moor, they are made of wood. The whole city is made of wood and metal, and fire is treated with something of respect, lest the whole place burn down. As you walk through, the cleric. Sorry, there are patrons in the bar. I'm assuming everyone's looking over to the bar, at least.
Oh,
If
I'm
not
going to go
going.
order around.
Yeah, I was
go
going to
and-
be like, stomp over there and be like, beer me up!
5 pints of your finest grog.
And that's just for him.
right.
5 pints for the halfling.
Halfling drowns. Game over. I'd roll look at away. This isn't paranoia.
Okay, give me a second here. You just
Are you even old enough?
we have. Oh, there it is. There it is.
I thought the spicy roll.
I am 23 years old.
Yeah, the spicy rule. Well,
Is
gotta-
that old enough for one of you?
I'm gonna come up with a thing. So there are a couple of people standing at. One of them is standing at the bar. The other one is sitting. They're both wearing robes. One is wearing a robe that almost completely conceals their entire body, except for their face. And on top of it is a bowler hat.
Suave.
On the outside of the robe. The other one, well, the cleric notices him. The robe is dark. It seems to have light speckles here and there. There is something odd about this patron, in the way that, although they are sat at the bar, nobody seems to notice them. They move past and around, but without knowing why or even how. As you watch, and I assume you are watching.
Yeah.
I want to make you roll
Go on.
for. I mean,
Perception?
Are you overtly watching? Are you just like really just like, I'm overtly watching, or are you like, I'm just going to watch quietly out of the corner of my eye, maybe with a mirror or a kind of a, I don't know. Are you s-
Sidelong. I'm not just be like, what's he doing? Hey, have you seen that bloke over there? I want to see what he's doing.
Get your binoculars out.
I'd like you to roll I'd just like you to roll. Just roll a d20.
13.
13. It's good. Not quite good enough. The figure stands, and as he stands, he seems to fill the space above him, growing larger and larger. Although the party, none of you are that tall. You have a halfling, you have a dwarf, and 2 wood elves. The wood elves are probably the tallest in your party.
Not by much.
This person grows and grows, and as he turns, he looks at you. You see bleached white bone, completely devoid of flesh and skin.
Let me guess, your name's Bill, right?
In his eye sockets are 2 faint glowing crystals.
Or is this Jeff, his brother?
He picks up a staff and says to you, "Oh, excuse me."
Just
He steps
tip my
past.
hat? Or tip my head?
He steps past and goes over to a table where a patron is slumped over, hand around a tankard of beer or ale. You watch as he slams the staff on the ground, and out of the top, a scythe appears.
So he got a little rat with him.
Has he, James?
Perception check, I suppose. Yeah! He's got one of them flick scythes! That's new tech, that is!
I take it you rolled not that high.
Not really. No, I got 7.
A 7. No, this is strange. You've not come across this before. As he walks over the patron appears to stand up, or at least something stands up. Connected between the spectral form and the body is a single silver thread. The scythe swings low and cuts the thread in one easy motion. "If you would please come with me." And he takes the figure out sidelong through the wall that has the firebox.
Gonna elbow the halfling in the ribs.
Mhm.
Here! He's dead drunk, him! Right. I get it!
So, Varson, you elbow Milo in the ribs.
Bearing in mind I have got 17 strength. I'll do it gently.
Don't go for
Gentle.
an attack on me now, are you, mate?
You're gonna go for an attack on the rogue.
Just like, bonk! Oh, where'd he go? Oops, sorry!
I don't know, would you be elbowing him in the face? I'm not entirely sure here. So yeah, you've just witnessed this. This is not normal. You've not seen this before. Certainly not seen this before coming to the city, and certainly not seen this before handling the box.
Whose box am I handling?
You're handling the cold box.
Oh, the
with
cold box,
fragment of
right.
glass inside it.
Okay,
Or
right.
fragment of mirror.
Mirror. Did we ever identify that? We did, didn't we?
You
Because
did
it is a
identify.
ritual.
Yeah, I would let you do it again here if you should so wish, but what I would say is...
Ritual just takes time.
Yeah, it takes time, so you might want to get...
Grab a drink
drinks
first?
In
Right,
first.
I'll go to the bar.
I've already stated I was going to buy
I
him.
can't see you over the bar, mate.
I'm sure there's a way. I'll
Right.
climb on a stool.
Can I just pick him up and hold him up and say, he wants a drink?
You help, are you going to help him onto a...
Yes, I'll help him onto a
I-
store.
I will climb onto my own stool, thank you very much.
You climb onto your own stool, thank you very much.
Bless him, so independent.
I want to
Yeah.
agility check.
Yeah, I mean, he is climbing up the store.
A dexterity check. Really?
Yeah, see if it's a mad Scrabble or if you,
You're probably
like,
just toppling it over onto yourself and pinning you down for the rest of the game.
And we will just leave you there?
So
I
wait,
mean, if a rogue with 20 dexterity doesn't manage to climb on a bloody bar stool, I'd be
Do
worried.
it! Do it! Roll a
All right,
natural
roll.
one. Come
Yeah,
on!
please roll.
Put your money where your mouth is.
It's
I
a
mean, it's not very
one.
high.
17.
17 without a purpose or direction. Don't
That's disappointing.
don't owe anyone an explanation.
No.
No. Yes, I'm afraid so. You are the girl at the rock show. Yeah, you climb. Why would you not be able to climb onto a bar stool? That seems ridiculous.
Must be like scaling Mount Everest for him. It's probably bigger than he is. Right, where's those drinks?
Okay.
I don't drink alcohol.
You don't drink alcohol.
No.
You might have
role-playing
trouble.
myself.
You might have trouble in medieval times.
Shouldn't
Surely
we?
they've got goat's milk or something.
Shouldn't we scan for Lillian?
Show me his right, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
so
going to
as
order a
you're-
round first.
As you're at
Get
the bar,
around.
Yeah, we need
the
a round.
bartender comes over to the.
Bartender, make me wait. What?
He comes over to you and he puts a dishcloth on the bar and he says, "So what'll it be then?"
Good day, barkeep. I would like 3 pints of ale and a milk for my friend here.
Milk? Ah,
She is not one.
she is not one.
Sure you don't order yourself a cosmopolitan?
A flirtini.
Flirtini!
Flirting
There we
all
go!
round.
Flirtini's all around!
Are you actually ordering flirtinis?
Absolutely.
Who's
No.
ordering a flirtini?
Banther, you want one?
I'll have a flirtini.
Right, two flirtinis, some whatever he's drinking, and a non-alcoholic for the other one.
And as he's just about to say something, his wife comes over and just nudges him in the ribs and points to the guy at the table and says, "Well, I'll be right back." And his wife takes over and says, "So, you wanted 2 flirtinis and
Is he just going to
Pint
pick
of
him up,
ale.
is he, or...?
Oh, it's nothing, it's nothing. It's just sorting out a little dead drunk over there."
I'll give him a hand if you like. I don't mind.
Okay, you've already asked for.
Yeah, I've asked for the drinks. No,
Okay, so
I'll give him a hand, heaving him out.
You go over to the bartender and you both grab this guy under each arm. As a cleric, you can tell this guy is dead as a door now. He is not getting any better. You kind of know that anyway. You've just seen his soul walk out of the bar through the wall. You go out the back to where, well, it says the toilets are, the bathrooms are. The door opens onto essentially some decking. There is no rail around the outside, and, well, a void.
Ta-da!
Of course,
Yay!
this is built on the side of a bridge. So you just throw him off. He disappears into the darkness. You can't see how far down it is, only that it is a long, long way. And by looking at the 2 curtained off boxes at the far end of the decking, little rooms with curtains across, and essentially just a hole in the decking itself.
And this is why it's called the drops.
Yep, it's probably some sort of open sewer down there. I'm going to give you that because I'm not going to sit there and have any work it
Tasty.
out. So you go back
The
in.
drops, no.
Yeah.
Before I go back inside, I'll just mutter a brief prayer to whatever God will take him.
Tiamat. Frickin'
Don't mention
Palor,
names. Don't mention names, just whatever God will have him.
Just any god.
I know
Right.
which God will have me, but I don't know which one will have him. But
The All Father.
yes, literally.
Yeah, you do that. You say a little prayer for him, and then you go back inside.
Stomp back in.
By the time you get back in, the bartender's wife, she's placed 2 flirtinis. What did anyone else order? Was it just an ale?
Pint of ale.
And whatever they've got that's
And a
non-alcoholic.
non-alcoholic.
And whatever they've got that's non-alcoholic. She says, "Well, I can do some sort of non-alcoholic fruit punch if you'd like."
Yeah, that'd be lovely, thank you.
She just punches you in the face.
So yeah, she just
Puts a melon around, just like bonk.
she takes some fruit and puts it into this device and just sort of squeezes the crap out of the fruit, and it comes out as a pulp at the bottom. And she says, "That will be. Are you gonna order any food or anything while you're here?"
We ate at the house.
Ate at the house. I'm afraid
How
that
long ago
time
was that?
is long past. So this is the tutorial of the Red Manor. Unfortunately, that's been a long time.
Okay.
Effectively, it's night now.
Well, I'll
It was
ask
night
to. Would they have something like a menu, or I can just ask her what they do for food?
What's your special?
Essentially, today's special is stewed pork and onions.
I'll
That'll
take it.
do.
So 4 bowls.
I'll have one.
Okay, that comes to 10 copper pieces each.
I'll get it for everyone.
Happy
Okay.
birthday to you.
Happy birthday! I'll just buy everyone's meals and drinks in a game.
If that doesn't scream
Oh,
I'm lonely,
yeah.
I don't know what does.
No, screaming "I'm lonely" is looking at Tinder and then closing it because I'm afraid to meet anyone in real life, and then just taking solace in the fact that I'm surrounded by robots.
Wow, that
Good.
escalated quickly.
Good. I'm going
Or
to grab
not.
my drink and see if I can locate Lillian.
I would, while he's doing this, like to see if there's anywhere I can go and make myself not smell of horse urine.
We're in a pub.
There must be a restroom or somewhere I can go and splash some water on me.
There is, as you look around, there is a sign for what looks like the bathrooms, restrooms out the back.
Just mind a step.
Thanks.
I'm gonna take me drink and find a table a minute.
Can you take my drink with you? I'll be back in a minute. I just need to go and sort this out.
I'll go with James.
Well, look like you bloody manservant.
I just
Anything
paid for your food.
So Sariel, Chantelle is heading out the back in order to clean up. Varson, James, and Banther, Nick are looking for Lillian with flirtini food.
I'm looking
and-
for a table. I ain't looking for Lillian. She'll turn up. I don't care.
Oh, as you're
I
looking for a
was
table.
looking for Lillian.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was the one who was like, "Where's she?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go find a table. She'll find me."
All right. As Alex, as Milo is looking for Lillian, you do indeed see her. She is sat at a table at the back of the tavern.
Is she by herself?
She is very much by herself. She has a small tankard of
myself.
what could be ale.
Good. I shall go and sit with her.
You go and sit with her. She recognizes you from the Red Manor. Again, this is the tutorial session we did last time that wasn't recorded because there's no way to edit 4 hours of trying to open a door.
Stomp, 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 plonk.
You
Ho
shouldn't
there,
have made
Lillian.
those doors so exciting.
They were enticing doors. Yeah, one of the reasons we're not using Roll20 is because let's just get into the game before we start getting complicated with the maps. We can do it. We've shown to do it, but yes, when you get a teacup out of the map editor and everyone goes, "Ooh, what a lovely teacup," I'm just like,
Oh, what a lovely tea party.
I still don't know what the salad has to do with anything. Okay, cool. So Milo was going over to speak to Lillian. Varson, are you going over as well?
I'll stomp over, plonk my ass down, and be like, "Ho there, Lillian."
I'll
Okay,
be over
you-
with your flirtini.
With your flirtini.
Might as well
Yeah.
drink something interesting.
You'll drink what Jeff drinks.
Yeah.
Flirtinis.
Flirtini.
No, they've removed that from Netflix.
You'll eat what Jeff eats. A simple curry with a naan on the side.
And a point of maggots.
Alex,
Some of those.
stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go.
Right.
It's like,
So
I can just
for
see the
anyone,
width. I'm like,
anyone watching on YouTube, I only have the portraits for everyone at the bottom of the screen. We do have Discord open so we can see each other, but it's just easier to edit at the moment because resources and the fact that nobody gets paid for doing this.
we
It's
haven't
just
got that
easier.
studio yet.
Oh yeah, we'd actually need a studio and multiple cameras, and that's infinitely beyond us.
And
so-
people.
Okay.
Budget.
So where are we up to? Sariel, Chantelle.
Yes.
You head out of the back of the tavern, you open the door, and you are back out into the night air. There is, what looks like a kind of a balcony, but there is no handrail that runs around the outside. There is, at the other end of the platform, 2 booths with curtains that can be drawn across, and a hole in the floor.
Wonderful.
It is rustic. It is basic, but it gets the job done for the patrons of the tavern. As you cast your eyes around, there is a like a half barrel of water and a ladle inside it, which passes for washing facilities.
Okay, I'm going to go and, I suppose, wash up best I can in this wonderful rustic bathroom.
It is what it is.
You ain't got prestidigitation, have you?
Can you
I have
call
got
it a bathroom?
I do believe you do have prestidigitation, which
I
is
do.
a cantrip.
And you would know that you can cast that to clean yourself.
Hmm.
There you go. I'll do that then. Hey.
All right. So you prestidigitate and clean yourself up.
I'll say I take one look at that and go, no. And I'll cast prestidigitation on myself, get myself clean, and go back in to find the others.
That makes perfect sense.
Woo! Metagaming! Woo! Woo!
It's been a while since all of us have played this, so...
Right.
Yeah,
Metagaming pigeon right there.
I'm going to say metagaming is not great for Dungeons and Dragons or Cybernet or anything like that, but especially at this level when we're all very new to the rules, then reminding each other of the rules, including reminding the DM, is absolutely fine. Until the DM doesn't like it and turns you all into
Mimics?
mimics.
Mimics
will eat your
mimicking
pants.
somebody else's pants. Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go.
Nick, Banther, what were you doing in all of this?
Well, I was following James, so I'll just follow James to the table that we're all sat on at the moment.
Okay, you follow
Mighty
James.
Dwarf!
You follow James Varsin over to the table and join Milo, Alex.
Yep, Marlo.
I will ask her how she's doing since the tragedies of the house.
Wow, you keep referring to something that may or may not have happened.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. See, the tutorial, that was too much to edit down, and we've kind of changed the world a lot since then. So,
Okay, in that case, I will let her know that Sariel is on her way, but she got pissed on outside. She'll be here shortly. Peed on.
the tiefling looks horrified. Are you sure? In Carrigan, in Night City, that sounds strange. Somebody just walked up to her and did that.
L train.
It was a horse, wasn't it?
Oh, the train. Yeah, you shouldn't really stand underneath the tracks. Not at a station.
She's a wood elf. She wouldn't know. It's fine.
Yes.
Too many trees.
For outsiders, it may seem strange that you can hop on a carriage that runs around on a rail in the city, but they are pulled by horses. And horses do what horses do.
At that point, I'll come back to the table, sit down just at this point and be like, cheers for that, Lil. I could have done with that little bit of information about 5 minutes earlier, but it's all good.
It's all good. You sit down and you've got your bowls of pork and
Onions.
and you've got your flirtinis and your ales and your fruit. Whatever. Flirtini.
Flirtini.
She says, did you bring it? Is it safe?
Milo puffs his chest out. No, we're not talking about you, you little peacock.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
Yes, and yes.
Okay, we should probably get this to Charlie right away.
Finish the flirtini first?
Oh yeah, you can spend as long as you like in the...
No, I'm asking her.
Her.
As in Lilium.
She's
not
been
drinking a
nursing a drink.
flirtini.
She's got it now.
I've got a flirtini. I want to finish my drink first.
Alright.
I'm just gonna finish my food, and while they're all doing their stuff, I'm gonna pull my loot out and start playing to myself, because I can.
If you play Stairway, I'm throwing you off the back.
We've discussed that I wouldn't do that again, I promised.
Right.
No.
I'm going to start playing
Stairway
Happy
to Heaven.
Birthday to Me.
Think happy
Wouldn't it be-
birthday to yourself.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
a Stairway to Celestia?
Stairway in a minor chord. And very slow. Like
Yeah.
every modern Hollywood reboot. It's like, oh, let's just play the Ghostbusters theme very slowly on a piano.
I know,
No,
right?
it's just going to be a sad little do 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 do.
Oh, I don't need the whole song.
I mean,
Been a
I'm glad
bard
it's
with
not
a triangle.
copyright anymore. Do what?
Could have been a bard with a triangle. I think that would have been so much
Oh,
better.
Death metal triangle? Absolutely.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we should go and see Charlie straight
You
away.
should see Charlie straight away. Yep. Okay, so you finish your food, and you finish your ale and flirtinis, and you didn't order anything stronger from the bar or extra drinks or anything.
No.
No, we've already
No.
done this one.
Yes.
Okay.
13
Yes.
has 680 calories in it. You don't want to drink any more than one.
That is oddly specific that you know that.
680 calories. That's like a
It's
quarter
more
of
than a
your
Big
radio.
Mac.
It's the power of the arcane searches of Goggle.
You finish your drinks and your meals, and you all get up to go. She stands up and pulls a cloak over her head, hiding her little ram's horns. Although she can't hide the fact that she's got cloppy little trotters and they clip
Listen
clop
to
on
my
the wood.
hooves.
Dainty little
Yeah.
hooves.
Yeah, she is a tiefling. You make your way back outside into the street, and she says, "This way." She points to the end of the bridge. There's an
Mind the
alleyway.
horse.
Do what? Mind the horse.
Mine horse.
Excuse me.
Thanks.
She says,
Mindhorn?
Bruno Mindhorn. She says, "There's an alleyway we can take. It's a shortcut." And she
Was
leads
that
the
a joke?
way. Oh, because you're all short stacks. I mean, she's not much taller than. She's probably the same height as the Wood Elves, to be honest. None of you are that tall in a
No,
city of.
we're all pretty
people.
short.
I'm quite tall for a dwarf. Topical.
You're quite tall for a dwarf. I'm pretty.
For
no,
a
I'm
white
not.
guy.
Anyway,
She's pretty fly for a Jedi.
No.
you following?
I will follow from the back and I will stealth
Giggity.
when we get into the alleyway.
You'll
Yeah,
stealth
go
when
fine.
you get into the alleyway, or you'll stealth here out in the
Is he-
street.
Well, I can hide in plain sight if I'm behind anyone of one size taller than me, I think it was.
That's everyone.
So all of us then.
It's basically everyone. You can stealth in the party. I
That's
guess.
pretty swag.
I'll stomp
Yeah.
forward. I'll follow her.
Yeah, I'll
you
follow.
Stomp forward in my armor, shield on my back, hammer.
I'll straight up go stealth.
Okay, she
I was closing.
she clip clops across the street into what is it's an alleyway in the sense that it is a passage that runs along the side of these buildings, along the side of this drop. So you're now running perpendicular to where the bridge is. To your left is another iron I-beam and more lattice work. But this isn't a bridge. There are things beneath you and things above, buildings below and buildings above. The road apples, the powder that was in the street, gives way to slimy wooden boards, which is how most of the city is made up. Most of the walkways are made up outside of the main roads. There is light here. The reflected light of the little neon glass jars with their balls of light, and the jars with their glowing bugs. There is some light, and I think you're all either low light or dark light vision characters.
Yep.
Are you?
I am.
Yeah, I've got dark vision.
Don't know if the halfling counts. as that,
Dark vision.
You'll need to work that one out. Do you need to roll for stealth?
Yes.
Could you please roll?
$22.
Yeah, like a fart in the night, you disappear.
Like an optical illusion.
An optical illusion. So yeah, you are completely disappeared. The rest of the party, Lillian, you can hear the clippy of hooves on the wood. It is slippery underfoot. If you were to roll a 1 here, as a word of caution, you would most likely land up on your back. It is slimy. As you pass through this alleyway / walkway / view of the abyss, you get about halfway. It's probably about 20 foot wide. There's detritus to your left, tall buildings. To your right. There's tall buildings to your right. There's an overhang at the top, and to your left there's a drop. And as you're going forward, you hear a clang of a metal gate ahead.
Just to clarify, I do have dark vision.
Excellent. So dark vision, low light. You are basically SEAL Team 6. If SEAL Team 6 were made up of
Midget.
cheese.
You say cheese like it's a bad thing. Everybody loves
I just
cheese.
like saying the word. I like saying the word in YouTube voice. Cheese. I don't know why. It's I thought of it earlier when I was kind of coming up with all of this, and I was just like, Baby Bell. This is like, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah.
I'm going to go throw all my Baby Bell in the bin now. You've ruined them for me forever.
I would apologize, but I don't actually care.
That seems reasonable.
I mean, they are the low-fat Baby Bells.
You can take a biscuit, put a Baby Bell on it, and then eat your depression away.
That's what happened to me.
Oh man, I was looking up. I was still awake at 3 a.m, and I was like looking up the mass of photons. It's like, do photons have mass? Because they have energy. What is going on?
I was just watching how it's made.
I think we're sidetracked here somewhat.
Yeah,
we are. No, the gate behind you clangs shut as well. So the gate in front is clanging shut. The gate behind you is clanging shut. And there is a rustling in the detritus to your right up ahead. You see, because you can see, low light vision and dark vision give you monochrome view of what's going on. These two figures step out in front of you. They appear to be kobold.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Are they shouting me no take candle?
You're not that good.
No, there is a.
Give me all it.
No, I want perception rolls from everyone, if you would be so kind. Give me those rolls. Please?
9.
Perception's wisdom in it.
Yep.
19.
18.
4!
2 of you. So that is James as Varson and Alex as Milo. You hear some movement up above. There's someone up there, boys. Although,
I'm still in stealth.
Yeah, Milo, you are still stealthed. There is some movement fore and aft, so ahead and back. Where the gates are, there's something climbing over them.
Something I didn't inquire at the beginning of this. Do we actually have our equipment on us? Our weapons and
Yes,
stuff?
you all have your equipment, you have your armor, you have everything on your sheet. As well as a
jolly good.
box that James is carrying that's cold as ice.
He's willing to sacrifice.
Is he willing
Not
to
quite.
sacrifice?
I'm gonna sacrifice something in a minute. Right.
Jolly good.
See,
Whoa.
shield slips off the back and the hammer.
Okay, as you prepare for an
Roll out the
encounter,
shoulders and just prepare myself to smash some kobolds in the face.
2 of the kobolds step out in front of you.
I'm just gonna
They
take
are.
this moment to say, are you sure you want to do this, lads?
As
Well-
I'm stealthed, do I get a pre-attack? Can I just straight up shoot one of them? With my bow
Before
now?
any of this happens, you hear the kobolds say, "Well, well, well. Look what we have here, William. It is a party of adventurers from outside. What are you doing in our town? And what are you doing with that lovely little trinket?" And William, the kobold referred to as William, says, "Kebab, kebab, 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 kebab."
Can I just shoot one of them, please?
I love it.
You're going to initiate combat.
Really? Save it for a minute. You don't get a sneak attack, you know.
I do. I'm stealth.
He is stealth, so you could technically get a sneak attack. You're not going to discuss this with the party, you're just going to go straight in there?
I'm sure we'd see James whipping his shield off, yeah?
I'm not whipping, I'm just slowly doing it, and I'm literally just puffing up like a tomcat. But I'm like 4 foot wide anyway, so it's like... And I did say out loud that, did they want to do this?
Yeah. So the first kobold says, come now. I'm sure we can do this without causing any bloodshed.
Yeah.
All we want is a little trinket. Hand it over and you're free to go. Kibber.
How far ahead are they of us?
Those two are actually, they're going to be 15, 20 feet ahead of you.
What about the two behind us?
They're quite far ahead. The ones above, probably 25, 30 feet above you. And there are a few fore and aft. So probably 2 by 2, front and back. So they do, what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8. They do outnumber your party by a small margin. The two behind you are going to be closer. They're going to be within about 10 feet of the party, and as they're climbing over the gate.
Do you get sneak attack with bow and arrow?
Yeah.
As long as they're occupied or caught unawares.
Well, I'm
As far as I
stealth.
remember.
You are stealthed.
What little trinket? You're referring to Lillian?
No, don't be coy, son. I'm talking about the box you got.
Is
Now
he
we
gonna
done
get trapped
I'm
in
going
the
to
box?
be like, what box? I didn't see no box. You see a box?
I see no box. No idea what you're talking about, boys.
Kibber.
I'm pre-notching an arrow.
Is he going to do that the whole time?
Yeah, that's
There
what
are
you say.
two.
He's a kobold.
It's kobold.
One's a kobold, and they're all kobolds, but one's speaking in
That's
kobold.
slightly more intelligent.
Yeah, and one's speaking in common, and the other one's speaking in kobold.
Kobold.
Yeah. I don't know if you don't get the reference. Okay, so just as an aside, there are a lot of film references. There are a lot of references to other things in this that you
Unforgotten Realms.
probably gonna miss. Don't worry about
it.
He says,
Pull out my shield and my other shield. Dual shields.
He says, magic box. He says he can see it. He says your cleric is carrying it, or at least a short one. Now, bear in mind the kobolds aren't actually that tall themselves. It's not that tall. You guys aren't that tall either. So I do have a monster manual, and I do have D20 Modern, because I checked D20 Modern and I checked the monster manual, bearing in mind that we are all coming from the same place here in terms of Cybernet and D20 stuff, and they're basically the same. Like 5e and D20 Modern rules are kind of very similar, so they do indeed speak Common and Draconic, so that's fun. And there are in fact 2 types of kobolds as well. That's also fun. So your party has been accosted by kobolds. What you gonna do? You have an option. You have several options. One of them is just to hand over the mystical MacGuffin.
I don't think that's an option.
No.
I mean, yeah, no.
Do I get like an attack of opportunity since I'm stealth here?
I'm going to say you absolutely do. Where are you in the party?
I was following up the
You were
rear, wasn't I?
following. So, you're going to take you could probably definitely hit the 2 behind you. Did you
One's
notice?
above.
Did you notice the ones
I had
above?
perception
had the
of
highest.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you notice the 2 above and you notice the 2 behind. You got clean shots on those if you want to take them.
How close were the 2 behind?
10 feet, they're climbing over the fence. And climbing over the gate that they just shut.
Is everyone in the party within 60 feet of me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot one of the ones climbing over the gate behind us.
Before he does that,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on the entire party.
You're casting Bardic Inspiration. Tell me, well, tell the party what that does.
It gives you, I forget which D it is, but it gives you 1d6 on your ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws, and it lasts for 3 rounds.
And you can choose to use it if you get a shit roll. You don't have to use it straight away, right?
Yeah, the thing is like a one shot. So once you've used it, you've used
It's
it.
done.
Yeah.
What was I get? A 1D?
1d6
1d6.
on perception, attack rolls, and abilities.
Yep.
Excellent. So you need to pull out your loot and do a little song for that.
Can you cast it on the entire party in one go?
Yep.
Yeah. It's an
Okay.
area effect. Yeah, unfortunately, probably no one's going to be singing this game.
No.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah, we're running a bard who's probably going to be
Nick
more
should
of
have
a
played the bard.
more of a story bard than a. I mean, you could get yourself a harmonica. They're great. They're very easy to play. I can't play
Good.
a harmonica.
Once with some kobolds in an alley, it didn't end well.
Okay, so
All right.
I'm going to shoot one of the ones climbing over the gate, and I have advantage on that roll because I am in stealth.
Roll your dice.
I got 19. Rolled 19 for the first one, which is what, +7. I guess I can roll again in case I get a nat T, right?
You have advantage. Yeah, you should always roll again in case you get a natty T.
Or just roll 2 die 20 at once, if you got 2 die 20.
Yeah. Well, most of us have only got one pack of dice, and you just have to keep rolling the dice over and over.
Well, I got 26 to hit.
What's wrong with you? 1 pack of dice.
26. I mean, that absolutely hits. You hit on the first attempt anyway. Old chum, me old chumley Warner. See if you would like to roll damage, if you may. You're
Sure,
attacking the people from behind.
Giggity.
I am indeed. So it's
Whoa.
1d6 piercing plus an extra 1d6 because of the sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Okay.
12.
You did 12 damage at level
Nice.
1.
I mean, I haven't touched the dice, but
Yeah.
that's shiny.
Yeah, they are
Can't see it.
so can't see that, mate.
right
No.
then, love it.
The trouble with webcams is the sensor is just garbage for like contrast. So whatever. Yeah, you turn around, you loose an arrow, and you nail one. Absolutely, just disappearing back over the gate.
Chunk.
Yeah, that is absolutely more than enough to take out a kebab.
Kebab.
And that initiates an initiative roll, right?
That
Yep.
does initiate the initiative roll. So I would like everyone to roll your initiative, which is the D20 plus
Whatever your initiative is.
dexterity. Yeah. So
Sweet.
the D20 plus dexterity, and I will ask for all of your scores. So did anyone get 25 to 20?
No.
Okay. So 20 to 15.
16.
Okay.
17 for me.
Ooh.
Okay. 15 to 10.
13.
Oh, just beat me.
I should really roll for Lillian as well. Who? Oh. Okay.
90.
Close. She got 18.
Nice.
And let's just grab a few for the kobolds. That's a 1.
Kebab.
Ooh. So we go. And oh my word. Yeah, you don't want to know what's just gone on. So that was
Question, GM.
Mm-hmm.
Have I remained stealthed or not?
You
It
would
would
need.
break stealth as soon as you attacked.
Yeah, you'd need to get back into stealth as an action, but you broke stealth to attack, so not at the moment. No. You could attempt to go back into it on your turn as an action at the end of your bonus action, I think, at the end of your turn. But hey, you got some kobolds to mess up. And speaking of kobolds to mess up, kobolds are going to be messing up you because they done roll a few 20s. So the two that were in front of you, they actually take steps back. Both simultaneously, and allow the two that climbed over the fence to advance, so it's effectively take their spot. They were far enough away that you don't take an attack of opportunity, James.
One that was climbing over the fence, one of them's already dead.
There were two ahead and two behind. The two
There's
ahead
already
of you.
two ahead you.
Yep. There was two ahead that were already in the alley.
Yeah, and then there's two climbing over the fence. One just
there's
got
two-
shot.
There's actually 2, 4, 6, 8 kobolds.
You
two
said
in the
there were four
alley.
above us.
2 above you. So there's 2 above, 2 behind, now 1. 2 climbing over the fence ahead, and 2 already in the alley. So the 2 that were already in the alley are the 2 that have been speaking. So they were the ones that accosted you. You noticed 2 above, and then the 2 gates closed and 2 climbed over, fore and aft, or front and back.
So there's now 4 ahead, 2 above, 1
Yeah,
behind.
four ahead then.
Four ahead.
Right, okay.
4 ahead, 2 above, 1 behind.
Okay.
Okay?
Roll it.
Yep. So they effectively switch positions with the 2 that came in, and they do actually get to roll, and they are going to not hit, and unfortunately not hit. So that's kind of ruins my plan. That was murder everyone. So the next up is going to be Nick as Banther. So Nick, you have 4 kobolds ahead of you,
Yep.
2 and then 2 behind. It's going to be quite hard to get to the 2 behind physically
behind.
because you have to go behind. No,
Yep.
the 2 in front of you have 2 behind them, so there's 4 in front of you,
Okay. Yeah. Just get
and
in
1
there.
behind and 2 above.
There are 2 above. Well, I don't know
Yes.
that 2 above though.
No, you don't.
No. Okay.
No.
I'm just going to go for the nearest one in front.
Okay, are you going with melee or ranged?
Range, please.
Ranged. Okay, if you would like to take your shot.
Well, I can't remember this. Am I rolling a d20 or my
Yep.
hit die?
D20 plus your
D20.
hit die.
Hit dice
No.
your health, mate.
Hit, but yeah,
Ah,
your attack
okay.
bonuses.
Yeah. So yeah, d20
So-
plus your attack bonus.
So if it's ranged, it's Dex bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, so 18 then.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Cool.
Can you roll damage?
Yep.
What are you using? Like a short bow or something?
Yeah, just a short bow.
Yeah.
So
let's do-
1d6
1d6.
piercing.
Okay, if you could roll that. Give me a second.
4.
Okay, 4. Let's just make a note of that. Cool. You loose an arrow and you can see it just slam into the kobold. It goes deep. This kobold is pretty hurt. Next up is Milo.
Okay, I will continue shooting the ones from behind, so the one left that was at the back.
Okay, if you'd like to take your shot.
15.
15. Let me just check. Yep, no, that does hit.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. That, in fact, takes the other one out. So you are now clear from behind.
I get bonus action, right? Because
Yeah.
I didn't move.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm still within 5 foot of someone else, obviously I can't see that because we don't have
Yeah.
a map.
You're still close to the party.
Attempt stealth them,
Okay. If you want to roll
because I can
for...
literally hide in plain sight.
Yeah, if you want to roll for that, please.
16.
16. Let me just check. Yeah, I mean, these guys are not going to be able to see you disappear. No, they're not. Yeah, you just hide in the detritus in the alley and around your friends. Just gone. Next up, there's going to be... That's James. That's Varson.
Yeah, just gonna walk up and slam a hammer into one.
Okay, so one of the two
Stomp
that's...
forwards and just be like, "Hey then!"
Okay, you just rock up, straight up with a hammer. The ones in front, one of them has an arrow embedded in its chest. It's not looking great. The other one is absolutely fine.
Well, we have a volunteer. That's fine.
So which one are you hitting?
One with the arrow in it. 19.
19 to hit. Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Thank you. Where's you go? That's the one. One of them. 5 damage. And I rolled a 1
5 damage.
for damage. That's not bad, eh?
That's still enough to take out a kobold. Yep.
James,
so
are you playing Siege on me? Are you just like stealing on my kills?
I think, well,
You set him up and knock him down.
Just smack an injured kobold.
Just bring the hammer down right and just...
So, next up
Wait,
is
you
going to
rolled a
be...
1 and did 5 damage?
Yeah.
No, not 1 to hit, but,
One damage.
1 damage. That's 1 plus the...
Yeah.
It's quite strong for a short stack. Next up is going to be Sariel. So that's Chantelle. Chantelle, there's 2. Well, you didn't notice the 2 above. The kobold's rear have been cleared out. There's 3 in front of you, though.
I'm going to take a shot at one of the ones in front of me using my hand crossbow.
Okay, if you could do that, please.
20 to hit.
Is that a natty T or a dirty T?
No, it's a dirty T.
Dirty T. Yeah, no, that absolutely hits.
Oh, me and James were having a discussion earlier about what my hit die is on this. I thought it was 1d8.
It's 1d6.
It's 1d6, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I need
Okay.
d6.
Yeah. So we can get that. And the other 2 kobolds. So at the same time, the 2 kobolds above are going to attack.
Do I add anything to that?
Unless it says that.
That's what I'm just about to check.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you add your dex modifier to your range damage as well. I'm just going to go and grab me book a minute while you do it.
You add your dex to the attack bonus, didn't you?
Yeah.
And the damage, I think.
With a
That's what I'm
crossbow.
going to go and check.
Yeah, you look that up. I'm gonna do the attacks for the 2 above. So we've got 2 kobolds above. That's okay. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit someone. See who it hits. I'm just gonna roll d4.
Was it crossbow light? Was it?
A hand crossbow.
And a crossbow. So we've got.
It's 1d6 piercing. Says nothing about adding.
Yeah, I think a crossbow is going to be. It doesn't add your dex because you're not adding your strength into it. And if it's a hand crossbow, it's fixed to the.
For attacks with a ranged weapon, use your dexterity modifier for attacks and damage rolls.
Including crossbows. Okay.
Page 14. Bottom right corner of that page. For ranged attacks, you add your dex modifier to the damage.
Okay, so I did 7 points of damage to that guy.
7 points. Okay, yeah, you absolutely take that guy out. Now let me just switch over and knock that guy out. So far you've taken out 4. Yep. So I'm just trying to work out who has been hit. So that is going to be. It's going to be Nick. Nick, 17 to hit you. What's your armor class?
17.
17. I think that
Still hits.
It hits.
it hits. Okay, and he's going to do some damage. Let me just check out this. It is a rock that is being dropped upon you.
Oh shit!
Oh no, it absolutely hits because I rolled 17. It's a +5 to hit.
22. Ow.
Okay, and it's 1d6 plus 3, 4. Okay, you take 7 points of damage. The
Great.
rock is just dropped straight on your noodle.
Ouch.
Oh, that's
Ow.
gonna give me a headache, isn't it?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yike.
So sorry. My short bow then is 1d6 plus 5. Because it's
Right.
plus my dex modifier.
What's your dex modifier?
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, the last kobold I did 12 plus 5, and then the one after
17.
that was
your
10.
dexterity is 20.
Yeah.
How is your dex 20?
Because I get bonuses for being a Lightfoot halfling and a rogue.
That's just vicious.
Wow.
This is no P.
Yeah. Hashtag OP. I
My
think
dex is 18.
I think
I
suddenly
get plus 9 to stealth.
Neil's suddenly rethinking his whole game plan.
No, I just know that there's a fumble table, a fumble chart that I've got somewhere, and I'm gonna have to dig that out again and
When we roll
Rekindle.
those ones.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. When you roll those ones, it's gonna get dirty. I'm gonna roll. That is, ooh dear, someone's gonna get hit with a rock, and it's gonna be it's gonna be James. So it's 19 plus 5 to hit you, James. So 24 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits.
Just.
The good news is it's only 5 damage. As you get beamed on the... Well, you get beamed with a rock. I mean, hello, rocks. That leaves 2 kobold in the alley and 2 above. So, the 2 kobold. It's their turn. It's the top of the turns, I believe. Everyone's gone so far.
Yes.
Lillian didn't go.
Lillian didn't go. Lillian, where are you? Oh yeah, no, she just kind of held her turn. She is going to... So she reaches back and from her hair
Oh yeah.
pulls these black chopsticks out, looks at one of the kobolds above, and this blast of electrical energy just comes out of the end of this chopstick. Let me just
She
find
just nails him.
my dice
Them it.
here. What are you? That's the dice that I want. Boom. Yeah, it just explodes in a flurry of electrical energy. Just charred bits sort of splat everywhere.
Damn, girl, you scary.
Damn girl, you scary. Yeah, she's not quite the same level as you.
Magic's
Maybe.
always scary though.
Oh yeah.
Scary.
So yeah, it's the first 2. So there's 1 above and 2 in front. However, the kobolds say,
Kobold?
I see you're a little bit more prepared than we first imagined. I'll tell you what, you guys be on your way. I'll see you around, maybe. Kibber. And they leap over the side into the void. Just come. They're too
Like-
far away for an attack of opportunity.
Even with a ranged one.
Yeah, you're not getting an attack of opportunity. They are gone before you can, because they actually, if they were to move past you or into or out of your square, you get that attack. But they are over the edge. I need a perception check from everyone, if you'd be so kind, please.
7.
Did you say 7?
7.
17.
17, without a purpose or
11.
direction.
16.
No, Nick, Banther, you hear a sort of like a pulley almost, just faintly, just going. Zzz.
Did they scream to the winch? To the winch wench?
Yeah. There's definitely some noise that happened as they leapt over the side, down into the night. Varson, James, do you perhaps not want to leap after them?
I think
No,
that's a
you
multi-story
don't.
car
You
park.
absolutely don't. No.
You told us not to split the party.
Yeah, the party, right? Okay.
Leroy over the
Leroy.
edge. Yes. So
I'll just pick up Lily and throw her over the edge. Sing out.
yeah. Lillian looks not amused as she levitates in the spot.
I
No,
wouldn't really. I'll throw the halfling over, to be honest, but
Yeah. Well, just attach a rope to the halfling and just kick him over the edge.
actually, I've got rope. Come here. Halfling tossing. Yeah.
I'm in stealth, Biz.
He's actually in stealth. That's a good point.
Did we roll?
Yeah, he did. He went back into stealth after the attack. Did he do it after the second? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You're actually rolling to find the halfling.
What did you roll for stealth?
I smell like 18. You
One
didn't-
off.
Yeah,
I rolled 17.
No.
Shit.
No. So you did manage to take out 4, 5 kobolds. There appears to be no more noise from above, so you can assume that the one above is also
How
cleared
far out
out.
were they?
Sort of 30, 35 feet, something like that. It's quite a way out.
Can I go check the bodies of the two at the back, see if they're carrying any form of writs or letters of
Yeah, I'm
whatever?
going to say I'll check the one that I've caved the head in on this one.
Okay, yeah, you go and search the two behind you. I'll make you roll a little searchy roll.
It's an investigation.
Yes, please, an investigation roll.
15.
18.
Okay, so you have 2 ahead, so I'm assuming James is searching one of those. You find a dagger.
No, I'm searching the one in front of me.
Yeah, James, you find a dagger.
Oh, woo.
And 10 copper pieces.
Look
Can
at
I
myself
send
a
back
pie.
for dinner?
Do what? Oh, yeah. Alex, you were searching 2 behind?
Yep.
What did you get?
18.
18, what, for both of them?
Okay.
18.
18 for one,
Uh-huh.
So you don't get the compound searches,
Five-
you got to roll
5 for
each
the
one.
other.
5 for the other. You find a dagger and a sling on one and a dagger on the other. You found give me my dice.
Buttons. Tiny buttons.
Yeah. You find about 7 copper pieces on one and 2 on the other.
Has anyone searched the one that I nailed with a crossbow? Because if not, I might as well go ahead and search.
Nope, that one is still there on the floor. So you need to roll a little investigate if you would be so kind.
18.
18. Yeah, you two find a dagger and a sling. And you find 9 copper pieces. Okay, Nick, you were saying something?
You know where this below us?
Mm.
Did you say it was? It was like there was a cloud of like a layer of fog, or can you actually look down, or is it obscured?
No. So the reason you can't look down is because your dark vision only goes for so many feet. Something
Yep.
it's 25 feet, and beyond that, you can't really see.
So it's
It just
actually
is
dark.
dark.
Down there. Okay.
Yeah, it's dark down
yeah.
there.
Okay. That's
So it's because
It's a long way down.
Carrigan Moor Night City is made up of lots of different layers.
Yeah.
If you imagine sort of a Victoriana style modern city. You don't really have the skyscrapers. You have buildings built on the edges of natural cliffs or other buildings or with lots of different layers. So there's a lot of metal work, a lot of iron work, and a lot of things. Varson, James, and Chantelle, Sariel, they went to the bathroom in the Call of the Void, and they saw basically the toilets were just a hole in the floor. So they will know.
A chasm.
Yeah, what that likely is all the way down there is an open sewer. However, you heard sort of like a windlass or a winch or something as the two more talkative kobolds leapt over the edge. So you kind of imagine they didn't leap to their own demise.
Yeah.
So as a way of just getting out quickly. Having said that, though,
What was the gobby one called?
The one that just said Kobold was William.
The one that said Kobold was William. The other one, you didn't get his name. There was no name mentioned.
Okay, he's just down as talker then, that's fine.
Okay, so good. I think we should call it here. As a first session, it's been good. We've got a lot of stuff done. The world is there. The purpose of being there is there. The party seems to be functioning together. Everyone's done a little bit of combat, seen a little bit of weird stuff, and I will just say one final thing. As you are all standing in the alleyway, people are searching through things. 1 through 4. I'm gonna roll a d4 for this. It is. Oh, hey Nick, Banther. You see a rat just at the end of the alleyway, just crossing the alleyway. It is an unremarkable rat, just a rat. Just no reason to mention it. In fact, I have no idea why I mentioned it. It stops momentarily and just glances down the alleyway and then scurries off. I mean, don't think about it ever
There's
again.
our lead, boys. Right, we're going to follow the rat, just throw Lilith off the edge and then go follow the rat, right? Yeah? That sounds good to me.
So far,
Yeah.
the shadowy figure at the beginning and the rat, the only thing I've understood from anything you've put in front of me.
Good. So, we're going to leave it there for the time being. Thank you for joining us. If you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell because I give you notifications when videos go live. And if we got anything wrong,
Shut up.
Okay, so it's goodbye from me,
Adios from me.
Bye.
Bye.
and it's goodbye from those guys. See ya.